Okay, Abby, how are you? Hello, everybody. I want to make, I want to set up a campaign right now so that we all will see how the whole thing is gonna go, how the whole thing goes. Um, okay, okay, let me create an ad right now. Let me use an ad account that I've not used before because I want to start everything from scratch. I want to start everything from scratch so that you see how it goes. So the main challenge with this thing I'm running right now is how I'm going to upload it on the Telegram group because this is gonna be a lot of. I think I will upload it on my YouTube and then link it to Telegram for you guys to watch because this is gonna be, I can't send it directly to Telegram. It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of megabytes. It's gonna take a lot of space. So this is how we go. So, oh gosh, this will not allow me to do this thing. Okay. When you want to run ad directing to your WhatsApp, you want to get message directly on WhatsApp. I recommend that you choose engagement. Just click on engagement. You can see Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp. That is, you want people to message you directly. They can either message you directly on WhatsApp, or they can message you on Instagram, or they can message you on on Messenger. So you click on engagement. You click on continue. If Let me skip to. But what I wanted to say is, if you want, you can still choose sales. You'll still be given the option of directing people to your WhatsApp, but it is best to choose engagement. It is best to choose engagement. Okay. So you can name your campaign anything you want. Here you can name your campaign anything you want. Maybe you want to name it. Me, whenever I'm running a campaign, whenever I'm creating an ad campaign, I usually name it after the property I'm selling. The property I'm selling. So maybe whatever, anyhow you want to do it. It doesn't really, there's no rules here. Just do whatever you want. But let me name this campaign my inner circle campaign. Just inner circle campaign. All right. So my campaign objective is engagement. Let's move on. So you see this option, choose where you want to drive engagement. So you select on messaging apps. Select messaging apps. You continue. Because you want to be getting message on WhatsApp. Uncheck other boxes. Choose only WhatsApp. Because you want to be getting message on WhatsApp. Choose only WhatsApp. Don't choose Messenger, Instagram. Just select only WhatsApp. Here, this bid control, don't add any, don't put any amount there. Leave it like that. Budget, put any amount you want to go with. Maybe you want to go with 3k per day. You write 3,000. You want to go with even 100k per day. But of course, when you're starting out, you don't have to go with 100k per day. If you see what it's saying, when you're going for 100k per day, it will tell you that you can't do that. So just choose something, maybe 3k per day, any amount basically. But don't go too high. If you go too high, they will not allow you. And at the same time, don't go too low. If you go too low, you won't get any results. So let me just leave it at 1,000 naira. You choose your end date. If you want your campaign to have an end date, this part is important. it is important for you to save your money, for you to save your money basically, because if you do not choose an end date, if you just leave it to run indefinitely, what this means is that this campaign will keep running unless you turn it off. Next 2 years, if you haven't turned it off, it will keep running. It will keep running as long as there's money in your ad account. Like there's money there, it will keep running. It will keep running. So if you want it to be like that, you leave it. If you don't want it to be like that, to select an end date. Maybe I want this ad to run for 7 days. So I choose 30th of January. Let me let me just choose time here. Because I'm choosing this time because by the time I finish setting this thing up, it will start running. If I want, I can leave this thing I'm doing right now. This time I'm setting right now is not important. It is irrelevant. But I'm just doing it. So by the time I finish doing this thing, maybe this is 12:58 right now, which is to 2 minutes to 1. So by the time I finish setting this ad up, maybe it will be after 1. Once it is 20 minutes after 1, this ad will start. Oh, come on. They're messing up my distance, my timing. Okay. Here you have to create a new audience, and here I think Abby is where you're having challenges. You said you cannot see the demographics that is in the real estate monopoly marketing course. Now the reason I think you're not seeing those demographics you're looking for is because let me come back to the campaign. Let me come back to the campaign level. You choose I don't know if you click these special ad categories. These special ad categories, I don't know if you selected them. Now when you select these special ad categories, it will limit your audience greatly. Like it will limit your audience and your targeting massively. Not even it will limit your audience and targeting massively, like very massively. So if it is telling me credit, employment, housing, social issues, if you choose housing because you are advertising for a property, you want to comply with Facebook rules and all that bullshit, and you choose housing, it will limit your targeting greatly. So what you're supposed to do, you're not supposed to click anything here. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm showing you. Special at this special, there is campaign name. After campaign name, you see special ad categories. You're not supposed to click anything here. You're not supposed to select anything. Just leave it like this. As you can see, it says no categories declared. Yes, I don't want to declare any categories. No categories. Don't choose anything. Don't choose anything. So let's continue. Let's go back to our ad set. Here it says that you create audience. So let me go ahead and do that. So which location do I want? You click on edit, you click on locations, you click on edit. Okay. First of all, you want to cancel this Nigeria here. You are saying Nigeria. We don't want to target the whole Nigeria. When you want people that have money to see your ad, you can't target the whole of Nigeria because 90% of Nigerians don't have money, basically. 90% of Nigeria, 80% can barely eat, not to talk about, having money to buy millions of property. So you can't target Nigeria. So you just cancel Nigeria from there. So now this option now, people living in this location, it is basically asking you the location that you want to target. How do you want it to be? The first option is people living in or recently in this location. When you choose this option, it means that even people that I don't advise this that you choose this option, because when you choose this option, what it means is that if you choose it, if you for example, if you are targeting Banana Island, now the people that are living in Banana Island will see your ad, and then the people that are working in Banana Island, like they just come to work in Banana Island, or maybe they just come to visit their friend, or maybe they just come to visit their uncle, or maybe they just come to, like, people that have been in Banana Island recently. They're not living there, oh, they just came around. They will be seeing your ass. And of course, that's not what you want. Because you want people, anybody can go to Banana Island. Anybody can go to Banana Island. Banana Island is just a location. You go there, you do whatever you want to do, you come back. You go back to your house. Even if you're living in Mushin, in Ajegunle, whatever you are living, you can go to Banana Island. When you select this first option, it means that anybody that have been at Banana Island recently will see your ad, and that is not advisable. When you choose the second option, which is what I always choose, people living in this location, Facebook will show your ad to only the people who are permanently living on Banana Island. Nobody else is going to see your ad. Only people that are living there. So this one is not a matter of people just going about Banana Island and Facebook will just show them your ad. That's wasting your money. Because those people, they just went there. It doesn't mean that they can afford to live there. The third option is people recently in this location. Bullshit. Don't choose this. People traveling in this location. Bullshit. Don't choose this. So just choose people living in this location. Now, let's search for locations. Let's say Banana Island. Banana Island, Lagos State. You can see the first option. You choose it. Lekki Peninsula. You choose it. Uh, Eco Atlantic City. Please, this is just a demonstration, so I'm not going to go into the details. Like, I'm just trying to show you how to do this. I'm not going to go into the details of choosing all the targeting, because if I want to come down and target locations, we are going to this video will be over 2 hours. I don't really have that 2 hours to spend on this one task, so I will just select some locations and move on, just to show you how it is done. You see, I just type the location I want and it brings it up. Facebook will bring it up. I'll click on it and I will move on. So let me, which other location should I go for right now? All this rich location. Victoria Island, I selected. I'm going to go with this for the sake of this in this video. I'm just going to go with these four locations. Basically, what I'm trying to show you is that as long as you do not select that special art category, you can target any location that you want. Oh yeah, finally, let me go for Aso Rock. Let me go for Aso Rock. Aso Rock, Abuja. Can you see this? Aso Rock, Abuja. I just targeted Aso Rock. Aso Rock itself. I mean, Aso Rock. We know Aso Rock is like Nigerian equivalent of White House. Aso Rock. I selected it, and it has been added. So you can choose any location that you want, and it will go. Now let's come back to age. When it depends on the property you're selling, you have to be very intentional with your age. Somebody that is 18 years old cannot afford the kind of party that I sell. So I'm not going to choose 18 years old. I'm going to choose from 35. Okay, from 35. All genders. No, don't just leave all genders. Anybody can have money, whether boy or girl, whether man or woman, whether lady or gentleman. Anybody can have money. So just leave all genders. Now let's go to demographics. Here we go. And if I remember your voice note correctly. This is, I think, where you highlighted you're having the most issues. Abby. So let me say that I'm selling $100 million property, Lekki Mansion, and I want to choose demographics, interest, and all that. The people that are going to afford that kind of property, what would they be interested in? What would they be interested in? Now, let me go for, first of all, there must be frequent international travelers. They must be rich enough to be going to and fro, flying out and flying in. So frequent international travelers. I did not even finish typing what I'm typing, and Facebook has brought up the option already. Can you see it? Wait, I don't know if you can see my screen very well. Yes, I think you can see it now. I just typed frequent, and that brought up everything for me. As you see frequent international travelers. That is behavior. I select it, bam, and it has been added. Let's continue. Mercedes Benz. I've selected it. What else? What else? Rolex. Rolex watch. Now let me say something here. Let me say something here. I typed Rolex and it brought up options for me. It brought up Rolex as an interest. Then it brought up Rolex as an employer. Now, when you choose these Rolex employers, what it means is people who are working for Rolex, like people who are working under Rolex, like employees of Rolex. Do you get? These mean people who are working for Rolex as a company, and I'm not interested in people who are working for Rolex. I'm interested in people who constantly use Rolex, like people who can afford it, people who are interested in it, people who like it, who follow it up. Because you cannot be following up something that you have no intention of buying. So I will choose Rolex as an interest. Now let me choose um Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. Now it brought up the same option. See, Rolls Royce PLC employer. If I choose this, it will be showing my ad to people who are working for Rolls Royce, and I'm not really looking for people who are working for Rolls Royce. I'm not looking for people who are interested in Rolls Royce. So I choose them. Now I choose Maldives. Let me go for Maldives vacation. Maldives. People who constantly go on Maldives. Let me go vacations. Vacation. Oh, what am I typing? Vacations. Um, no, let me not go for this. They're not giving me anything interesting. Now, there is something I learned the other day. High net worth individuals. Do you see what I'm saying now? You can type high net worth individuals and Facebook will even bring it up for you. High net worth individuals, people who are into business and finance. It does better for me. I'll choose that. Okay, let's keep going. Like I said when I was selecting locations, I'm not going to go into full details about targeting. I mean, you have gotten real estate monopoly marketing course, and the whole thing is listed there. The whole thing is listed there. But the truth, listed the whole thing there. So I'm not going to go into details. I'm just trying to show you that you can target anything. You can target anything that you want, like anything. That's why I'm targeting all this stuff. Not because this is a comprehensive targeting tutorial. No, it is not at all. It just I'm just trying to tell you that I can target anything. Now, decision makers. Decision makers. You see what you brought up for me? Business decision makers. These people are people that are in companies that are making people like CEOs. Okay, so you choose that and see it is reading. Facebook is selecting those stuff that I'm marking down. Facebook is selecting them. So this is it. This is basically it. This is basically it. Now, here, after choosing the interest that you want, you have to come here and click on define further. Define further. Now, what this define further means that the people that you want to target, they must be high net worth individuals. They must frequently go to Maldives for vacation. They must be very interested in Mercedes Benz, Rolex, Rolls Royce. They must be high net worth individuals. They must be CEOs, major decision makers in various businesses. Okay, there must be major decision makers in various businesses. But then there must also, that is what this, as you can see, it says and must also match. That is what it means to define further. Facebook mobile. Okay, Facebook access. So Facebook access, you can see Facebook access all mobile devices. Basically, what it means is that when you choose this all mobile devices, it means that whether they're using Infinix, they're using Motorola, they're using Apple, whatever they're using, as far as it is a mobile phone, Facebook will show your ad to them. And that is not what I want. I don't want that. I just want Facebook to show my ad to people who are either using Samsung or Apple. The richest man I know, they all use Samsungs. Most of them, like 70% of them use Samsungs, basically. But I will choose Apple and Samsung because the Apple and Samsung are the high-end phones. I mean, people that are using Infinix and all that, I don't have anything against them. I don't have anything against Infinix, but like Apple and iPhone are the main thing. So I want Facebook to show my ad to people who are accessing Facebook on Samsung. As you can see, Facebook access Samsung Android. I select that, but that's not all. Facebook access. Uh, What am I looking for? iPhone right now. I can't see that. That's showing me iPhone 8, iPhone S, iPhone S. I want to target iOS itself. Oh, okay. It has come up finally. Facebook access Apple iOS devices. I select it. Now I'm still defining further. Frequent international travelers. So what I've done here is that what I've done with this targeting basically is that I've told Facebook I wanted to show my ad to people who are who are between 35 years of age and 65 plus. So as long as you are older than 35, Facebook is going to show you my ad, and you must be living at you must be either at Aso Rock. You must be living at either Aso Rock, Banana Island, Eco Atlantic, Lekki Peninsula, Victoria Island. I could go ahead to add more locations, but like I said, I don't want to go into all that. Just go through the course. It is there. Then, for interest, those people must be frequent international travelers. They must be business decision makers. They must be high net worth individuals. They must be going to Maldives frequent students. They must be interested in Mercedes Benz. They must be interested in Rolex. They must be interested in Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce goes. If I want, I can target other Rolls Royce Phantom, other ones. Then, but not only this, okay, they must also be accessing Facebook on a Samsung device. So they must be using Samsung or they must be using Apple, and they must be international travelers. That is what I've done basically with this targeting that I have here. That's what I've done. So for here, you have advantage placement, manual placement. Just you leave it on advantage placement. When you choose manual placement, it basically you're telling Facebook that you want to select where you want them to show your ad, but that does not leave Facebook to do their thing. They're not better than you. So just choose advantage placement. Which what this means is that Facebook will show your ad where they think it will be engaged with the most. So you come down to ad level. So you select your page, whatever page you want to use. You select that. You add the photo that you want to use. If you want to add more than one photo, you click here on carousel. You click here when you choose single image or video. What it means that you're using one photo or one video. When you click on carousel, you can add more than one. You can add if as much I think as much as 10 photos or videos. So you know the one you want to use. I'll just leave this as a single image. Then you write whatever you want to write for your parameters. Okay, let me just add one more photo. Okay, let me add let me just add this for the sake of this training. Done. So oh whatever. So on your headline it should just be like contact us today or contact us. You can choose, like, this is up to you what I want to write. Either contact us today or invest in your future today or whatever, or message us on WhatsApp, whatever you want to put here. But this is long. This is very, very long. You don't need this long something. This is too long, but I'll just leave this part to you. Leave this description, there's no need for that. So call to action, send WhatsApp message. Yeah, leave it at this same WhatsApp message. Leave this, don't bother yourself about this. Okay, we are done now. As you can see from this preview, get in touch to secure your units. Then if a potential client sees my ad and clicks on this WhatsApp icon, Facebook will just direct them straight to my WhatsApp. So this is it. This is it. This is it. So remember, let me go back to the campaign. Remember that here you do not choose anything. This special ad categories, do not choose anything. For you to get all the to get any demographic that you want, any targeting that you want, do not choose anything here. Do not choose. Some people, they will come here and they will choose housing because they want to advertise for a property, a house. They will choose housing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Just leave it like this. Don't select anything. Leave it. No categories declared. Fine. Leave it like that. That is the trick to this. So just here it you'll be directing message to people on WhatsApp. So on check on Messenger, Instagram, just leave only WhatsApp. Here you select the amount you want to go for. You want to be spending daily. You select an end date if you want there to be an end date. You choose your audience here. You choose your audience here. Then this is where you go into details of pictures, words, blah blah blah. So we are done. Let me publish for the sake of this. I'm not. This is not my ad. I will delete this when I'm done with this video. But just for the sake of this demonstration, you click on publish. Let's see, publishing one of three. Okay, done. We are done. Multiple items published. We are done. We are done. This is it, processing. So now this thing has gone to Facebook for them to confirm. Once they confirm it, they say that it is in line with all their policies and terms and conditions and all this bullshit. Your ad will start running. So this is it. This is how you do it. Remember, the trick is not to select anything in the special ad category. Do not select anything. That is how you'll be able to add to choose any interest, target any demographics that you want. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. Now let me start working on how to get this thing to you guys because the video is long. I can't send it directly to Telegram. That is too much data, too much work for you guys to watch it. So but basically that's it. That's how you do it. If you still have any questions, just drop it for me in the Telegram group. I'll answer them. If you have any question, drop it for me. I'll answer them as soon as I'm able to.